60 days? Oh, hey, has that been a long journey? I mean, doesn't this count as a waiting game? If so, there's nothing to apologize. It's all part of life, right? You have to wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. But that's all part of the waiting game. And that is on purpose. Who knows? If you wouldn't wait, you would have forgot. Don't forget. Right? Right? Now step all of that. We came a long way, haven't we? Well, in that case, here's your reward.
I got you there, haven't I? Were you expecting something? Don't worry. All of that aren't for nothing. It is time to put this into conclusion. Are you ready? By the power of the myths, hereby for these 10 long years of existence. For 8 years, this content has been going forward. For 10 years, the beginning has been exist. The myths existed before us. Therefore, we are unable to stop them. But somehow, the original team, the ones that actually tamed the beast, the rampaging dragon, and it was very hard at first. But as we learn forward, knowing the myths, they aren't so bad after all. When you get to know them, you will know that they're harmless. As their cover shows up, you all think that this is all a harm, a threat. Yes, it was true. They did threaten us, trying to destroy the world as we know it, along with every time version we see every day and night, evening and afternoon, mornings. Now tell me, do you think this person could change for the better? As we met them, they are friends, but learning forward as we give them a chance. They made it all up to show the greater good. The mess remains, but it slowly becomes from mess into masterpiece. Those who have been with the myth for so long now, you have courage and guts to be friends with a magical myth that almost tried to destroy the world as we know it. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing compared to myths. They have no rival. should never underestimate a myth. Weakling little characters, weakling giant characters. Never judge a book by their cover. Because that's exactly is what we've been through. You may speak when you are ready to speak. It is not time to show them yet. As for what I'm saying, let us get to conclusion. I formed this stream today and tonight for a toast. The boy named Record Guy grew well from a rampaging monster into a soft little fluff one, looking like a human, but in reality of his ways, he's meth. But you always judge the book by its cover, and there's no point of saying it, as you have no beliefs over it, as your pitful little minds taught you to. Now, the success meant throughout the years. He has done well. He's done well. Protecting, being creative, and more. And he seems he made friends along the way. The Record Guy and Friends team. I know you can hear this. Everyone knows. You know. You done well to be on his side, and I am very grateful that you chose to stand by his side rather than against. And there's no point to ask more. There's no point to tell you more. There's no point to explain. There's nothing else for me to tell you. You are all well-known, smart, and acknowledge about the mysteries of the myths. It's faith, however. And I am very proud of all of you. To the Record Guy and Friends team, I am very proud of you. To the Daylight Foundation, I'm very proud of you. The boy himself, you, I am speaking to, Record Guy. I know you can hear this. I am proud of you. I knew you would do good things along the way, and the wizard is proud too. Thank you. Continue what you're doing and never stop doing things you love. Therefore, a gift has been received early Christmas, and it feels like you deserve it as well, along with your other friends right here to this chat. And now that's out of the way, I want to tell you something, everyone, about this former legacy. I used to be part of the legacies, and I know you never heard of the legacies yet, but let me explain who are the legacies. It's the heroes before us, the heroes before you, before the Record Guy and Friends, and the Foundation. You see, as I said before, there's a myth apocalypse happening. When I used to be an angel, a living being humanoid, the team, the wizard, lore, me, as in bright and dark light, we had to face a powerful being that was going to end the world as we know it into disaster. Lore says how dangerous it is, and it must be slayed, compelled, destroyed, whatever it takes. We gather up the elements of legacy to put a compulsion on the mythical rampaging dragon. And where did that take? I refuse, because something is wrong. They ask, what's going on? I said, the host. I don't think it's the host's job to do this. It's being used in a different kind of way. Urgent task. But Lord, he did his face. A very disappointed face. He didn't believe what I was saying. But unfortunately, they have to trust me. Either that, or the world ends. Everything ends, the universe as well. Who knows how powerful amongst everything is? I took the elements of legacy out of Lord's hand, and I went to face the rampaging dragon. It's been summoning things out of nowhere, causing mayhem in the city, destroying climate change also, and many more. I could see that the apocalypse has been going on now. Creatures from the above are being summoned. I cannot tell you how much terrible things this has happened. But I never gave up. The wizard, Darklight, and Lord continues to defend themselves. But they do have faith in me, because that's what they're meant to do. I told them to have faith in me. That's where I begin to go to space. That's where the mythical dragon is at now, destroying everything as we know it. And the moment came. I stand right in front of the mythical dragon. It seems to be very aggressive towards me. It sees me as a threat. But it stood still. I'm not afraid of it. I can see the boy's eyes. The blue magic consumed the boy at that time, so he wasn't himself. That's what I see through his eyes. And I know destroying, compelling, whatever, is the wrong thing to do. Never choose act in front of an innocent. Look at their eyes. Can you see innocent or not? Normal temperature means innocent. Cold means lost. Hot means threat. And you want to know what I see? I see perfect temperature. That is why there is no way to restore the boy from this transformation. That is why a sacrifice must be required. A mythical sacrifice. And that is what I must have to do. I did that. I activated the elements of legacy to undo the disaster that the rampaging dragon has caused. Restoring what he used to be before the tragic happened. The mythical dragon stumbled for a moment. I begin to fade away to a bright light. But fear not, I will be fine. I will only be free. It's good. There's nothing behind all of that. So you don't need to worry. You don't have to worry about me. As you can see what you're looking at, I am fine. I am only a guardian, and that's good. As for the mythical dragon, it transformated back into the little boy. But looking at him, he isn't so little anymore. He is perfect. The world was restored back to normal, only leaving a mess. But that's alright. The humans could clean it up. But the legacies cannot allow that to happen. They erased everyone's memories, so that they don't remember the myth apocalypse, nor seeing that in history. It is forbidden to know that. Because who knows if someone would know the power that happened. Unfortunately, one legacy will not forget. Lore has a grudge on the magic. A grudge of the boy. He fled away, disappeared. The wizard comforted the boy, with Darklink as well. The elements of legacy transformed into the elements of artistic, as you all know to this day. And from that, we let the boy be, living his life. And during those times, I'm sure one day, he will meet great fantastic friends along the way. And that will continue his story on the way. You know the rest. Now, what has happened with Lore after that? The wizard and Darklight had to argue with Lore. Lore doesn't know what he's doing. Lore does not care anymore. In fact, he will not forgive the rampaging dragon for all what he has done. The wizard says, stop. You don't have to begrudge you about it. What about Faith? But Lore says, look what happened with Bright. He sacrificed his life to save us and the world. That is something I will not forgive. In fact, the power that he has possessed is godlike power, and I will not allow this in my will, Lore said. But Darklight said, what does this matter to you? It's not about the power, it is about the mistakes, and those mistakes are done. You don't need to continue this any further. It will no longer happen, as we sealed part of it into the magic laptop as known as the supercomputer. A powerful item that is contained with creativity. The boy took that with him. Lore says, does it look like I give a damn? I don't. I'm tired of this. If you guys wanted to resolve these, then I'm out of here. This legacy is over. Lore stumbled away, never to be seen again. And as Lore walks away more, he started transforming into a rotted form that can be seen in the darkness. We don't know where he is now, but unfortunately there's only 2 legacies left. The wizard retired from his heroic, thinking that there will no longer be saving, and it's up to the boy of the next adventure. Darklight returned to his realm and sit there. And this is what has been happening a long time ago. As for me, I went into a forever everlasting peace. Then suddenly I was once summoned upon the red one, the red magic, the beast. I gave Rekiga the hope he needed, because he was about to be consumed again by another ethical magic. But eventually, Rekiga has unlocked the power and took the form of a new hero and defeated the red magic. The rest you will have to see for yourself, as that event existed a long time ago. You can find it on this channel. Time skip forward. I reappear again. I gave one of Rekagai's friends a role, the God of Heroes role. The role contains a special role, and only he can slay the villains. He accepted the role and took it in, but must be careful. With great power comes great responsibility. Then I stopped existing for another few years. Years has passed. With the spread existing, a friend decided to rampagingly quit. I appeared in front of him. I told him, "Why must you give up?" But he said, holding the pencil, "I cannot let my family go. I will not lose them again." But then I said, "It does not make a difference. Even if you go back, the whole world will be destroyed. All the lives will be destroyed. So there's no point in going back if your family is going to be destroyed anyway." He took a breath. Then he said, "You're right. I was foolish to leave. I don't want to give up my plan. And that is why I need your help." I said, "No need. I got it covered." Therefore, I allowed to go for the multiverse and retrieve a bunch of heroes as possible. And it all worked out, and they were sent back to the spread's core. In the end, the spread stopped existing. The supercomputer stopped existing as well. And no more has been made. And to this day, there hasn't been a single Shrek activity. And will continue to this day, to the future, through all time. Now, in conclusion, what have we learned? Don't be a coward. Don't be foolish. Don't go mad. Stay positive and have faith. To prevent more villains to exist, we do not want to allow any more villains. Through the last several years of dealing with problems, monsters, and corruptions, and I know they've been resolved by the Team Rekagai friends, and in futures to this day, the Daylight Foundation. I've seen your deeds, and you've done well. I am pleased and proud of all of you. I could never choose another people beside you all. I know you can do this. And that is why your fate, and more are on your hands. Your life is now in your hands. I don't have to repeat that again. All that matters is the year is almost over. I told you a lot. And now for your questions. Where did Rekagai come from? Where did Chucky come from? Where did these magics came from? How did Yamen came to be? Well, in about 5 days, you will see the origin film. Go and watch it. It is very important to the story. It is the start of everything. The movies, the films, the ARGs, and more. That is all I have to say. Thank you, everyone. Continue forward and be good. In the meantime, about that gift I said earlier, care to see it? If so, then you must. It is the ultimate fate. There is no place like home.
Well, this is it.
Aw, really? We have so many memories with that house.
I know, Chucky, but sometimes we can't keep things. It's getting old and I don't think it'll keep up for much longer. It's time to upgrade this house once and for all.
You can't destroy it, right?
Actually, there's a better way.
Wait, what are you doing?
It's upgrading with a new look. Behold! The brand new and improved house.
Wow, it looks so nice and clean and so special. I want to explore it.
Sure thing, Chucky.
Oh boy, let's finally go in there and enjoy our holiday.
Alright, there's going to be snow soon, so let's head in. Man, I'm starting to love this house already. Hi. So, that's it, huh? That's good. You know, for 10 years, I've been a myth, and it felt great. At first, I thought it was troublesome, chaotic, overworking, stressing, and beyond to Neve. But then, as I learned forward, I learned that don't let the power itself control me. A legacy told me that before I left, and I took that, and I will control that power. However, treat the power with respect. It has a mind of its own. It's not fair to slain it. We don't slain each other, and that's how it works out between me and it. So yeah, everyone, I would like to thank you all for being there with me. It means so a lot. And hopefully in the future we continue this forward. The legends will never die. And as always, goodbye everyone, and have a nice day or night, depending which time zone you're at. Goodbye everyone. and Merry Early Christmas.